So if you own a 2015 to 2018 F150 and you're looking for some new fog lights or auxiliary lighting, you've probably seen that most of the options we offer are generally kind of a universal fit, and some of them might require some drilling and custom wiring. I'm happy to say that's not the case here. If you're looking for an easy plug-and-play upgrade for your fog lights, you don't want to install any mounts or brackets or anything like that, and you want to reuse your factory fog light locations, Raxiom's smoked LED fog light kit should be at the top of your list. Again, this is one of the only options currently available that is a direct plug-and-play design, clips right into the factory fog light housings, and it even reuses the wiring harness. For that reason, I'm going to give the install a very easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on my patented difficulty meter. Shouldn't take you more than 15 to 30 minutes to get these installed, which is obviously a hell of a lot easier than installing brackets and doing some custom wiring. Now, besides the fact that this is one of the only plug-and-play options available, I really like it because it is an upgrade over the factory fog lights. Your factory lights are halogen bulbs, whereas this is actually an LED setup. So it's going to be brighter and wider than those factory bulbs. So if you like the fact that this is a nice upgrade and it's super easy to install, go ahead and stick around. I'm just going to show you guys how to get this done step by step. To install your new fog lights, you'll need the following tools: a flathead and Phillips head screwdriver and a tape measure. Optional tools include a pair of snips. So before we remove our factory fog light, we have to do a couple things up in here. We actually have to measure the length of the adjustment spring. That determines where the fog light points. Once you've measured that, you can unscrew that using a Phillips head screwdriver. Then you're going to use a flathead screwdriver to actually remove the clips that hold the fog light in place. Alright, so once you have that spring and screw removed, you can remove the fog light itself. Again, to do that, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver. Go ahead and unclip the fog light harness and then pry on both clips on either side using the screwdriver. They are plastic, so take your time with this step. Alright, so once you got one side removed, you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, so now that we have our factory fog lights removed, we can throw our new ones in. But before I did that, I wanted to put these on the table here so you guys could see the differences and similarities between the two. Now, the biggest thing that I like about these, obviously, is the fact that they ditched the original bulbs in favor of LEDs. LEDs are going to be a lot brighter than the factory lights, and thanks to the new reflector, it's going to be brighter and wider overall. Other thing that I like about these is they do have heat sinks on the back of them. These LEDs do get a little bit hot, so that's a nice little feature there. Make sure they stay nice and cool while you're using them for long periods of time. And lastly, like I mentioned earlier, this is a really nice setup because it's a plug-and-play harness. There's no splicing or custom wiring required. This interfaces with the factory fog light harness that the truck came with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and throw these new guys on, shall we? Alright, so now we're ready to install our new fog lights. Before you do that, make sure you remove your adjustment screw and spring. You want to reinstall that after you put the fog light into the housing. You're just going to clip it into the plastic housing, press it in gently until it clips on both sides. Once you do that, you can reinstall that spring and that screw and adjust it to the correct length. After that, it's pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is grab the fog light harness itself, plug it back into the fog light and the truck side of the harness, and it's gonna have some slack, so you wanna secure it somewhere inside of here. I recommend zip tying it to one of the bumper support brackets. All right, once you got one side buttoned up, it's the same process for the other side. So once you got both lights hooked up, go ahead and turn them on and take a look at them. Make sure they're pointing where you want them to point. And if you need to, make some final adjustments to that set screw and spring. Other than that, that wraps up this pretty easy install here. That also wraps up my review of Raxiom's smoked LED fog lights. fitting your 15 through 18 F-150. I'm Travis, thanks for watching. For all things F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.